What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Collecting Collector's Editions over here at Everything You Nerd. I don't really have a lot to say about this one right here. It actually kind of just sprung into my lap, and I had the opportunity, so I decided to pick it up. And crazily enough, it was one that I almost decided to send back because I was kind of misinformed about the game and what's in the game. But with that being said, we are going to go ahead and just hop right into this. It is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop right into this. Now, this fell out of it. I'm not sure if this is a part of it or not. I'm going to be kind of upset if it is. But this fell out of it. So we're going to see real quick how good the packaging is. It's got a typical sleeve. Oh, there was a piece of cardboard in it as well. So let's go ahead and check it out. It was actually supposed to be like that. That's weird. I guess it's supposed to be like a seal or something like that. But that piece of cardboard was inside the liner. Oh wow, this box is really cool actually. It's like a treasure chest. Let's see. It says to remove these. Let's be really careful. Now, for those of you that are wondering, there's one on each corner. Oh, I don't like it when they put tape on cardboard. That is a huge turnoff. Because a lot of times, if the tape sits long enough, it peels some of the cardboard off with it. I have not had an opportunity to play the first game. I've heard it's very good. I've heard that there's a lot of great medieval action in it. And apparently this, oh, it goes like that. Okay. Okay, so it just came off. All right, cool enough. So let's go ahead and open her up. Oh, wow. So I'm going to stick this down here on the ground because you guys have seen this. Here, I'll give you a full overview of the box. The box. It's actually a really cool design. I like it. It's got like a little 3D patterning on it. And then at the very top is this guy right here. And it's got like, it's plastic, but it's got like, you know how they used to do the old school, like the wax stamp when they would seal a letter. Yeah, like you can't bypass that. You know what I mean? I don't understand why they ever thought that was trust and believe. I would have been reading all the King's Mail. Because I want to know if this dude's going to ice me or not. My jester has not been making me laugh. Poison him. Yeah, I don't think so, bud. We are out of here. It is kind of cool. It's on like old school parchment paper. Even though it's not like old school. I don't understand. I don't want to tear it. All right. Oh, well. Okay. Some little cool paper from the times. Yeah, I mean. Okay. Let's go ahead and seal her back up. Okay, that's not how it goes. That was how it went, I guess. I guess. Maybe it's supposed to go. I don't know. Yeah, it did go like that. All right, cool. So we'll just go ahead and I'll put that back together. And of course, it comes with the game, the gold edition. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get to this, you guys. I've just had a really busy couple of weeks. And I've been promising you guys and promising you guys and promising you guys. And I just, I finally got around to it. So for today, I'm going to be using my Leatherman Skeletal. Now, real quick, I used to not like this knife. It used to feel very uncomfortable. But I've really grown a liking to it over the past couple weeks, and I don't know why. I just know that when I first got it, the pliers did not feel right in my hand. And if it's a hot day, that the way that they're shaped, if your hands are sweaty, it'll slip out of your hand. But the knife is wonderful. And remember, kids, always cut away from the body. Now, I don't think that there's a lot of stuff in this. I think it's mainly just like a statue. And it's got some like weird design in the styrofoam. Okay, I won't cut the bottom. Patel. There we go. Actually, is there anything? Oh, there isn't. This is weird. Okay. Ah! Maybe I do need to cut the bottom. Stupid right-handed knife. All right. Watch it. I'm like, now kids, remember to always cut it with, no, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. We'll go ahead and just leave that like that. This, it says, is the front. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Wow. 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 So cool. I don't know what this is. No, I'm just kidding. It's just styrofoam. What? Oh, yeah. The statue is actually really freaking cool. I'm not going to lie. It is really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and put this box down for a minute. I should have actually saved this till last. But that is rad. I mean, who doesn't like a knight on a horse stabbing downward? It would have been cool if there was like a couple of troops like right here on their knees or something like that. So he's not just stabbing at a rock. You know what I mean? But this is still a really cool statue. Let's go ahead and put that down. Now the next thing is, it's like a little leather opener, a little sword letter opener, which is pretty cool, I guess. And then we have a cloth map. I'm not gonna open this. I'm gonna leave this the way it is. Just because folding these things back up is a pain in the butt. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. That's cool. I actually like it when games do stuff like this because it's like an in-game, you know, it's like a cheat code. And you could actually use it. Oh, dude, how did this go? Oh no, epic fail. I'm not even gonna try to waste the time with that. And then you guys know me, dude. Buttons. I love me some pins, dude. I love me some pins. And they're actually really cool designs. They seem like they're like house markers. You know, like the way they have in Game of Thrones and all that stuff. But I don't know why. I'm a pin guy. I like pins. I really do. And the last thing is like some cards. Yeah. They're just like, you know, those old school collecting cards that, you know, people in their 30s and 40s know what I'm talking about. That's pretty much what it's like. And then they have some stats and stuff on the back. So, and that's it. There's nothing else. So, I do have to say, I'm going to just hop right into the review right now. The statue is cool. It's got a lot of weak points on it. And statues, especially if you're somebody that has children, you know what I mean? Having a statue that has weak points on it is always something that it brings you into a state of fear. Because, I've had a lot of statues. Not a lot, but I've had my fair share of statues broken by my kids. You know, like the original Horizon Zero Dawn Collector's Edition. My oldest son, when he was like 4 or 5, thought, hey, she's holding a really cool bow. And he just snapped her hand off. And I ended up finding it, and he like broke all the arrows off of the machine. That she like shot the machine with arrows, and you like put the arrows in, and he like snapped all those out. So I had to go through and like it took me like 6 hours to crazy glue all these little tiny pieces back together. And that's not the only one. My Callisto Protocol, you know, the big monster thing that's standing like this, it's like stretching apart, and it's got very thin pieces right here where it's stretching apart. And my third youngest son went and like drug his finger up it and snapped them all in. So I you know what I mean? So when it comes to statues with fragile areas, I know that you guys with kids out there don't really think about stuff like that. But as my stuff has gotten broken and torn apart by my kids over the years, I really appreciate a statue that's got a lot of structural integrity. Especially even if, like, let's say you've got a cat, bro, and your cat is just like pushes it off, dude. It really looks like it would break right here. Really cool statue. I'm not taking away from the statue and its coolness, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of fear. If this thing falls over for whatever reason, if I'm just not paying attention and I set it and it's like halfway on something and it falls over, dude, it's gonna break right here. It's gonna snap right off. There's that, but nonetheless, it's still a really cool statue. The box that it came in is actually a very cool design. I dig it. I think it's very out of the ordinary. It wasn't just some slapstick thing that they just threw together and then packaged it up in. They actually incorporated a lot of ideas from the time period and, made the whole collector's edition into something that you could honestly use this box as like a set piece in your room for something. If you're kind of going for that old school style, yeah, you could like put it as a filler box somewhere as like a chest or something. You know what I mean? And it's a sturdy box too. It's really sturdy. Plus it's got that cool thing on the front. I do like it when games put stuff like this in. A map of the game world. And the reason why I appreciate that is because I'm an old school gamer. And we didn't have the internet back then. So to have something like this, a lot of guys that are a lot of people my age will understand this. and know its its importance to how we operate as gamers, being in like that 35 and up range. You know what I mean? I think the closest thing that we had to the internet was the Nintendo Power Line. Hey, bro, I'm stuck on Shockman and Mega Man 3. What's the best way to beat him? You know what I mean? And that was it. I am a sucker for pins, though. For pins. I do like pins. One of these days, I'll show you guys my National Heavy Metal Day bandana is just covered in pins. I like pins. But all in all, I'm probably going to have to give this thing a 7 out of 10. For the price that it was, it does feel a bit lackluster. But I do feel like they make up for that with this statue. This statue is actually a really cool statue. And even if you're not into the game, like, you know, if you have a girlfriend that likes horses or something like that, like, I could see people that just like horses digging this too. Like, this is a cool statue. So, it was fairly expensive for what it's got in it, but at the same time, who doesn't love a really cool statue? I honestly wouldn't recommend this for everybody, and this is just my honest opinion. You know, if you're a diehard fan, I would definitely say pick this up. It's well worth it. If you're somebody who's all about the medieval times and Renaissance and all that other fun stuff, I think you'll get a real good kick out of this. But if you're just somebody who's a casual gamer and this is just something that you're playing until the next From Software game comes out, or the next Final Fantasy comes out, or like the next Call of Duty comes out, I would definitely say give it a pass. Just because I don't think that it's got enough for the average person in it to be like, wow, I dropped $220 for this, for just a statue. You know, in a box. But that's, like I said, I'm just being honest here. I do really like it, but at the same time, I can definitely say that it's not for everyone. With that being said, though, you know, I hope that I was able to provide some helpful information for you guys. I know this video ran a little bit long, just because of the way that the box was set up, and I almost dropped it and all that. So if you guys got some useful information out of this, you know, that is just something that makes my day. Even if you didn't and you sat here watching this monstrosity of a video for this long, I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, you know, don't be afraid to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I have a lot more coming. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. So, there you guys go. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Peace.